Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back with a sneaker video. I haven't done one in a while because I'm not that good at them. I don't know that much about sneakers. I'm not that uh, intellectual when it comes to the sneaker game. I just wanted to show my Air Jordan collection because I think it's pretty cool. I only have 8 pair. I've just been collecting for maybe a little bit over a year. I might buy a pair once every like month and a half, every 2 months. But I got 8 pair of Jordans, Air Jordans to be exact, and I think I got some of the best ones that are obviously affordable, that aren't all just hype, that cost like thousands and thousands of dollars, but ones that are reasonable when it comes to resale price. And I'm gonna show you all my Air Jordans from when I bought them. So the first pair of Air Jordans that I bought was in late 2019. It was these Air Jordan 1s, these infrareds. I think a precise name, maybe the Infrared 23. And I just wanted a pair of Air Jordan 1s. And these were relatively cheap. I got them for maybe like 115 bucks around Christmas time as a Christmas present for myself. And yeah, I think the resale price for these now are roughly double that. So glad that I got them when I could, and I was able to get them like on Eastbay, which you don't see a lot of Air Jordans on there anymore because they sell out pretty quickly. But I don't think this is an Air Jordan that a lot of people love. But I mean, if it's reselling for double the price that I got it, there must be some value in it. And I like them. There for a while, I wore them out constantly, and they go pretty well. But I've learned more about matching with sneakers and the clothes that you're wearing. Because before I would wear them with, I'd be wearing like a blue shirt and wearing these and thinking that they matched. They don't really, but they're Air Jordans. The silhouette is iconic, and yeah, haven't bought another pair of Jordan 1s since. I don't like buying multiple pairs from each Jordan. Maybe one day I will, but not now. I'm content with just having one. I want to go 1 through 14 at least from his span of him playing as a Bull. The next Jordan that I bought was quite a few months later, and it was inspired by after watching The Last Dance, the documentary. And it's not even like these shoes were shown on there, but I was also able to get these for relatively low price. I got them on GOAT. And I think I maybe got them for retail price, maybe. That's these Reflections of a Champion Air Jordan 7. Whenever light hits these things, they shine. They basically shine. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. There for a while, I thought they were probably the coolest pair of shoes that I owned. But obviously, since then I bought more Air Jordans, and these are probably some of the weaker Air Jordans that I owned. Still pretty cool though. You can really match them well if you wear like a red shirt. These originally came with gray laces, and I changed them to red because they also came with spare red laces. I just thought the red looked cooler. Could be mistaken for some McDonald's shoes sometimes, but for the most part they work pretty well. I like them. So that's Reflections of a Champion. The next pair of Air Jordans that I bought, I actually did a tournament on my Facebook of best basketball sneakers, and this sneaker won. And the more I looked at it, the more I was like, this is a really, really awesome pair of Air Jordans. That is Air Jordan 5 or Grape 5s, Fresh Prince 5s, whatever you want to call them. These won the tournament that I ran, and it's not like I made a bet to where whatever sneaker wins, I'm gonna buy. It's just the more I looked at it, I was like, these are like some of the best Air Jordans, and I still stick by that. When it comes to Jordan 5s, I know a lot of people like the fire red or the black metallics, but for some reason this, especially when you're wearing the right clothes, if you wear a shirt that just so happens to have purple or teal in it, these shoes really shine. And I think a lot of people do think that these Grape 5s are some of the best Air Jordans that you can get. Yeah, so I think they're really, 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 really sick. The Air Jordan 5 tongue is just iconic. I think Air Jordan 5s, if I were to buy multiple pairs from each Jordan, the first one that I would do would be Air Jordan 5s, because I think that maybe the Air Jordan 5 might be my favorite Air Jordan. released. So the next pair of Air Jordans that I bought, I believe, were the Air 6s. I would look at them for months and be like, you know what, there's something about these and I think I really, really like them, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull them off with certain clothes. And it is kind of tough, but if you're wearing the right clothes, it can work. Like I have a button up that is like a peach color, maybe some like pink, because this red here at times can really come off as pink, and if you're wearing pink on your shirt, anywhere on your shirt, it really pops. I used to have the lace lock. Then I took it off because for some people it works. For me, for whatever reason, on my foot it looked better without the lace locks. Air Jordan 6, probably a relatively underrated Jordan. I think the only weak aspect about the Jordan 6 is maybe the tongue. I don't love the tongue, but the inside of the tongue is actually pretty sweet. And also, I still have the box for this. It's a really cool box. So yeah, I don't wear these a lot because they're white and I don't want to wear them out. But whenever I do, I make it work. The next pair I bought was for last Christmas. I wanted to buy these for myself. Another pair that the more I looked at, the more I liked. And the Air Jordan 8 is an Air Jordan that I just brushed off whenever I started getting into the Jordans. I was like, I don't really like the silhouette. Don't really like it. But the more I looked at these Aqua 8s, the more I realized that I just had to have them. And I got them for pretty much a steal through eBay. You know, eBay is really stepping up their sneaker game. And I was able to get these for not retail, definitely not retail, but a reasonable price. Yeah, these are pretty sick. I know, just like the Grape 5s, the Aqua 8s are considered, divisive among some people, but for some people, a lot of people think that they are maybe the best Air Jordan. I just think the colors really pop. It's a shoe that if you just look at on the internet without seeing it on foot or matched with something else, it can come off kind of harsh. Like, how am I going to be able to pull this off? But yeah, I think it's all pretty sweet. Probably the most complex shoe that I have when it comes to lacing, but yeah, I really like this shoe. It's definitely one of my favorites. This with the Grape 5, maybe my two favorite Air Jordans. So the next pair that I bought, I believe, was bought these newer Jordans. This really crazy box. Air Jordan 35 has a really crazy box. But I bought these Zions, or the Bayou Boys. When it comes to Air Jordans, like from 20 on, I haven't loved. So this is the only one of the newer ones that I've bought recently. But for some reason, the 35, the more I looked at the silhouette, the more I just really liked it. It's really cool, and I love the colors on this. I think that they work pretty well, like the mix of the gray, black, and the green here. And the tongue is reminiscent of the Air Jordan 5, which is never a bad thing, because the Air Jordan 5 is a flawless sneaker. But yeah, I like this. It's definitely not one of the best Air Jordans that I own, but the 35, I think it's caught on. Maybe, I don't know. I know a lot of people are just mostly against the newer Air Jordans, but this is a pretty good one. I like this one a pretty good lot. So the next Air Jordan that I bought, we're getting into sort of like recent shoes that I bought, because I'd never owned an Air Jordan 3 before. And I saw this, and I was able to get it for a reasonable price. Is these Air Jordan 3 Cool Grays. Yet again, another sneaker that the more I looked at, the more it just worked. It worked for me. I just thought the elephant print on the Air Jordan 3, what can I say? It's iconic. And with the right clothing, this can really work with basically anything. This can work for like dress clothes, streetwear, anything. Pair of jeans, pair of slacks, dress pants. Like that's what the Air Jordan 3 are really good at. I have a hard time imagining that anybody could play ball in these. Like I just don't I don't see it. It's just like the Air Jordan 1. I'm like how could anybody play ball in these? But he made it happen back in the day. But these are definitely more for casual wear, and they're pretty nice. Do not regret the buy. Probably one of the better sneakers that I own. But of course, on just looks alone, if you're just looking at it, just like some of the other Air Jordans, like the Air Jordan 8, it may not work until you see it on feet, and then you see it really pop, and it's a pretty sick sneaker. So the last Air Jordan that I bought was recently. It just came in this past week, and it's more of the same in terms of Air Jordan. I'll put these in the Air 6 box, but these are indeed Air Jordan 10s. And just like the Air Jordan 8 and maybe even the cool grays, whenever I was first getting into the Air Jordans, I just didn't think much of the Air Jordan 10. Didn't think much of them at all. They're just a sneaker that I looked at and was like, oh, they're kind of bland. They're kind of a much weaker version of the 11, which is arguably the most iconic and most people think is the best. But for some reason, I just started looking at some of these different colorways. Like this is the Orlando, and I was looking at the Seattle, and I just saw them on feet and realized that I could really pull these off, and they look good in most clothes that I wear. They're white sneakers, so they're obviously going to pop, but the hint of blue here at the top and at the bottom, if you're wearing blue on a shirt, it's just amazing. And obviously the bottoms showing his accomplishments, because these were originally made for his as his retirement shoes. Then obviously he came back and the Air Jordan 11 came out. But yeah, these are, just got them the other day, and I love them. I've worn them out once, sprayed some Crep Protect on them because I know that I realize that they're white and their life may be shortened because of it. But yeah, really like them. I think the Air Jordan 10 is terribly underrated, and glad I bought them. Do not regret that purchase at all. So that is my Air Jordan collection. I only have 8. I have no clue which one I'm going to get next. Maybe a 4. Don't know. So a lot of these shoes are just so expensive. Like, gosh, if I could just get them for retail whenever they come out, and that'd be different. But you always got to get them for resale. So yeah, what are some of your favorite Air Jordans? I'm just pretty new to the game and just really love all of the Air Jordans from like 1 to 14, and would really like to collect them all. Let me know what your favorite Air Jordans are in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, and thank you for watching.